Welcome back to Great Day Live. Well, get ready to dive down the rabbit hole because located in Nulu's vibrant neighborhood, Rabbit Hole Distillery blends bold tradition with modern innovation. Founded by a clinical psychologist turned whiskey maker, what a story that is, crafts unique bourbons inside this architectural marvel that is a feast for the senses. This Bourbon Heritage Month, enjoy extended hours over at the stylish Overlook Bar, special guided tastings, and a sip of the exclusive release, which we have right here in our kitchen. So excited to have Kaveh. He's the founder of Rabbit Hole, and also Morrison Nichols here with more. This is such a really cool concept. I have yet to stop at Rabbit Hole, but it looks so cool, and your event space, which we're going to dive into just in a little bit. But tell us a little bit about Bourbon Heritage Month and why you wanted to do this special release.
Yeah, you know, we actually do 4 special limited edition releases every year, and every year we do a really special one for the Bourbon Heritage Month. This is actually a high rye bourbon that's finished in French oak casks, a little bit more complex, a little bit more nuanced. It's something that I know some of the bourbon fans would love, and it's a little bit of a nod to celebrating bourbon.
Well, you were actually inducted into the Bourbon Hall of Fame, which is such a big deal. And your story alone, I said it in the intro, you actually did not, start in bourbon right away.
Yeah.
This was like a developed passion because you were in psychology for the longest time.
Yeah. I had a practice in Chicago. My wife is from Louisville, and that's how I ended up here. Started coming down here about 22, 23 years ago, and one thing led to another, and we together jumped down the rabbit hole, and here we are.
Well, I love that. So tell us a little bit about the distillery. It's housed right there in Nulu, and the innovation behind. You're always doing new things, like these new releases. So tell us a little bit about that journey and like why people should come and visit you guys.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most special distillery tours on the trail. It is fully immersive. We actually have just gotten a couple of really great accolades from the travel awards. I think it's the World Travel Awards.
That's right, yeah.
Wow.
And so it's a really special place to get a full dive in the whole bourbon making process, soup to nuts, if you would.
Yeah, so after your tour, you have this beautiful bar, the Overlook space. So tell us a little bit about that.
Sure, it's on the top floor of the distillery, so folks that do the tour will sort of automatically get to see that space, and then it's also just open to the public. So nice thing about living here locally in Louisville is it's right in our backyard. For Bourbon Heritage Month through October 24th, actually, we're extending the hours to 6 p.m. We're typically Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., but we'll extend those hours till 6 p.m. so folks can come. You get out of the office, it's right in your backyard. We have an amazing view of Nulu and a little bit of the river as well. So we do tastings, we do amazing craft cocktails. It's a beautiful space. It's unlike any other distillery, and the bar at the top is just magic. It's amazing.
Well, I cannot wait to see it myself. I've seen pictures all over your Instagram. I think we have a couple of photos that we'll also show too. But this release, again, is so special. So how long did it take to kind of craft this specific one?
You know, this has been in the works for a while now. Basically, the base bourbon, it's a high rye bourbon. It's 5 years old, and another 7 to 8 months in French oak casks. So this product's been 6 years in the making, if you would.
How fun is that to kind of plan something and then to kind of see it, 6 years later, to actually see it all bottled and everything? You
know, that's one of the things that's, for me personally, really the most rewarding part of this process is to see something. It's like giving birth to a little baby and watching it come to life.
Well, and this is a very limited release, so can people just find this on shelves everywhere? Can you only get it at the distillery? What are kind of the logistics right there?
Yeah, this is a distillery release exclusive.
Okay.
And I would say, hurry up because it's a limited edition and it goes pretty fast.
Oh, I bet. So you had a great display over at Bourbon and Beyond. So many people were posting about that. It was so beautiful. But I love that you are kind of popping up at events all around Louisville, but you really want people to visit that Overlook. I can't get over it.
Yeah, it's really amazing. The nice thing about being able to do all these specialty releases is that we have a great space to showcase that, and we can do flights, we can do cocktails, we can do all kinds of special stuff. It's really like, it's our home, and when we welcome folks into that place, we welcome them like they're guests in our home. So we would love for you to come pay us a visit.
Yes, especially during this fall season. So thank you both so much for coming on today. It was a pleasure to meet you both. But you definitely want to stop by their distillery. So to learn more, just go over to rabbitholedistillery.com.